Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television. Again here with Vivian Fleenar, and we're going to talk about another activity that you're involved in. It's Bardstown At Home. You're the director of that organization that we talked a little bit about before. It's been around now for about a year?
Not quite that long. It's been around since October of 2011. And it's an organization that is comprised of volunteers who are dedicated to enabling senior citizens to stay in their homes as long as possible. And we help senior citizens in that regard by providing things like transportation, grocery shopping. If a senior needs to get to the doctor, we have volunteers that will not only transport the person there, but will stay there with them so that they don't have to sit around and wait afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
We do small home repairs. We have a registered nurse who will come to the home and do a home safety inspection if the member is interested in that. And she actually looks at all kinds of different things in the home, looking for safety hazards, loose railings, loose rugs, smoke detectors that are not working, that sort of thing.
That would be very handy, for a lot of people. You also have a luncheon once a month. On the last Tuesday of the month, right, for your membership?
Yes.
And today you just had a luncheon. You had the Mayor Shekels, right, was on hand talking a little about. Every time it's a different person who's there talking about it. And he had some good news, I believe, right? You have received a grant. Is that true?
Yes, we talked a little bit about a grant that we had received from the Goldring Family Foundation, which is associated with Barton's, and Mayor Shekels and Judge Executive Dean Watts were instrumental in recommending us for the grant, and got us a little bit of funding to help us with our mission. Part of what we do is we provide different safety devices to members who can't afford them, whether it's a bathtub railing or a shower rail or just some small home repairs and things like that. And this grant's going to help us tremendously in that regard. And we're really appreciative that the Goldring Family Foundation in Barton's has seen fit to award us some funds. It will really help our organization. Now, again, we're a volunteer organization. We have 31 members right now and several more folks that are in the pipeline. Membership is $360 a year for a single and $500 for a couple. But we don't turn anybody away. If there's an issue with funding, then we look for people who will help us with funds to fund the memberships for those folks.
And what membership entails is that those individuals then can give you a call if they need anything, whatever they need, we'll try and help find that for them, correct?
Absolutely. We are on the Courthouse Circle. We have an office there. The number is 348-8003. And members are free to call in and request a ride or request whatever type of service they need. If it's something that our volunteers cannot provide, we also have a book of references that we can refer them to. Sometimes a member needs more than we can help them with.
Right.
And so we have all information on all of the different organizations in the Lincoln Trail District that service senior citizens. So that has proved invaluable in helping to refer some people who need services more than we can provide.
Now, what is the age for for somebody to become a member? Is there a minimum age?
Typically, it's 55 and older. Although we do take into consideration anybody that is 50 and above, and we try to help anybody that calls in one way or another.
And it's for those within the city limits or Nelson County?
It's all of Nelson County.
All of Nelson County.
We do not service anybody outside of Nelson County, but we have clients throughout the whole county.
Right. Okay. And also, as Vivian said, it is volunteer-based, so they're always looking for people to help. And volunteering could be driving, or it could be working in somebody's yard, it could be sitting with somebody, it could be a wide variety of things. And you don't have to be 55 or older to be a volunteer, correct?
No, absolutely not. You don't need to. we're looking for people that are available primarily during the week, during normal business hours, since that's when most of our client needs are arising. We have some projects that can be done in evenings and on weekends and that sort of thing, but we're really in need of volunteers to work during the weekdays.
Okay. And if you're able to volunteer, again, you can give a call to Bardstown At Home, and that phone number is?
348-8003.
Or stop by their offices, which are right by the Court Square, right? And stop in and talk to Vivian, and she can help you too. Do you have a website as well?
Yes, it is bardstownathome.org. So www.bardstownathome.org.
And you can find out more information about Bardstown At Home, volunteer, or become a member, or donate as well. Because it is a nonprofit organization, right? Mm-hmm. Yes,
we're a 501c3 nonprofit.
So you can make a contribution and help serve the seniors in the Nelson County area. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
All right, this has been Gary White for Central Kentucky Television.